Hey everyone, this is Beat and Go here. I'm going to be starting a new series, and this is going to be the intro to it. And it is going to be called Philosophical Journey. And what this series is going to be about is basically me answering questions that are posited by either the viewers or my friends here where I work, or just possibly just a random question I happen to think about. So if you ever have a question that you would like to ask me, or if you want to hear my thoughts on a question, leave it in the comments, leave it in my inbox, what have you. I'll give you the credit for it during the video, of course. So you can think of that as a little mini shout out, I suppose, since no one's probably going to watch this, but hey, it's always good to talk. So the first question for this video, and the start of Philosophical Journey, is why do I play video games? This is actually a question that I get a lot because people say, hey, you're 25, you're going to be 26 soon. Well, why are you still wasting your time with video games? And another question that is, I consider it the same question, is why do you play RuneScape? I tell people that I play, and they always make fun of me because of all the other games that are out there, such as League of Legends, Smite, World of Warcraft, all this other stuff. And honestly, I think that I still play video games because it's my release. I mean, really, it is my way of just stopping. And I stop my brain, and I just kind of release everything that has gone on for that day, whatever that may have been. For example, the other day was a rough day. I'm not gonna lie. It was just a rough day. A lot of stuff was going on. I was hectic. I was busy all day, and I had a really bad headache. Well, as soon as I was done with work, the first thing I did was, I got on RuneScape and I started playing and listening to music. And I, sat there and I played for hours, and I was still dressed in my work clothes. I didn't even bother to, change out of them or grab a snack, grab something to drink, nothing. I just got online and started playing. For me, video games are a great way to relieve stress. People have their different ways of relieving stress. A lot of people have cigarettes. A lot of people have drinking alcohol. Some of them have, other forms, such as that group of people who go out to the mountains and scream at the top of their lungs. I forgot what they were called, but it was pretty big. I want to say maybe about 6-7 years ago, something like that. So yeah, I mean, by the way, this is how the series is going to go. I don't have any notes right now. I'm not planning on doing notes, but if your suggestion is that notes would make it better, if it would make it flow a little bit easier, then I will start doing notes before I make a video. It's not a problem. I don't mind it. I'm going to try and do a video every day, but that's just going to depend on how busy or just how I'm feeling that day, to be honest. Because if I have a bad migraine, probably not going to be doing a video. I'll probably be watching a Disney movie. But anyways, back onto the discussion here. Why do I play video games? Video games are my life. And I know a lot of people say that, and a lot of people claim that, but for me, it truly is a huge part of my life, if not, one of the main parts. I've been playing video games as long as I can honestly remember. I do remember, always having some sort of video game station, and it's just always been that way for me. It's always been, video games incorporated in some form or fashion in my life. Now, of course, with the technology we have today, video games are even more prevalent in the form of handheld devices. I know we've always had, or not always, but I know we've had handheld devices for a long time, going back to Game Boy, Game Gear, that awful, awful 3D helmet along with the dang glove. Oh, that was awful. I personally never got to play it, but it just, I've read the reviews, I've watched videos about it, I've done the research on it. Oh, it was awful. But I've had the original Game Boy. I still have my Game Boy Color. I have a Game Boy SP now. I don't have a 3DS because I don't have any games that have interested me, and also I don't want to spend that money. Um, but with smartphones and even the older phones, I had the Nokia Brick, the weapon, Thor's hammer. I had that phone thanks to my mom, and I would play Snake on it all the time, and that kept me, in the gaming light. Uh, Before internet was a huge thing, and before it was available in almost every household, when it was rare to have a computer, I was still playing games because I would play solitaire nonstop. I'd play Minesweeper, which I was horrible at it. I don't know why I really played it, but I digress. For me, video games they're an art form. I mean, they really are. Because if you look at what it takes to make a video game, there is so much into it. There is artists, there are testers, there are the geniuses behind it. I mean, look at RuneScape. Just even this simple server. Look at this, 2007. Uh, the graphics are, well, for that time, the graphics were pretty cool to me. But now these graphics are nothing. I mean, everything is so choppy and blocky, but people still love it because they say it has that quote-unquote nostalgic feel. And I do agree, it does have that, and it does bring back good memories of, older times when times were easier and simpler. Um, and that's probably the reason why I still play RuneScape, is that I've been playing it for 10 years. It's been a big part of my life. It's been something that I've always enjoyed, and that I'm probably going to continue to enjoy until Jagex says, hey, we're going out of business, sorry. And then, in which case, I'll find another game to play. But for me, video games are a way of escaping reality. Um, Not to say that, my current reality is a bad one. I'm not saying that at all, because I love my life. I love what I do, and I love the people that are, around me every day, and, even the people who aren't around me every day anymore. It's all about how you perceive things, and it's about what you can take away from that day. Uh, for me, that day, that a couple days ago, whenever everything was just hectic and I had a bad headache, what I took away from that day was that I was going to sleep like a baby. And I did. I passed out. I slept for, I want to say, probably a good 9 to 10 hours. And it was fantastic. But, yeah, I would have to say, why do I play video games? Because it's a way of getting away. It's a way of delving into this other world that, I can log in and go kill a dragon. I can go build a house if I want to, if I'm playing Minecraft. Or, I can sit here and stand in place for hours on end and make bows. Yay. So that's, I would say that's my reasoning behind video games. Um, so, down in the comments after you've watched the video, or during, because I know a lot of people do it, and I know the comment section is stupid in YouTube right now. I know it is just awful, but let's just be patient. I think they're gonna revamp it, maybe even reverse it, which I hope so, as I know a lot of other people do. But yeah, just leave a comment with your answer as to why you play video games. Leave a comment with a question if you have one, or you can shoot it to me in my inbox. I don't mind. But I do ask that if you do ask a question, to not make it vulgar, because personally, as a just as a personal preference, I don't really care for foul language. Everyone cusses and it slips out, but I personally do not prefer um, to cuss, and I will talk about any subject. But if your question does have foul language in it, I will probably alter it so it doesn't. Um, but I'll still answer the question. Just just keep it PG-13 for the most part, if that makes sense. But yeah, any question will do. If it's a completely dumb, out the wall question, like, what do you think of spaghetti noodles? I will delve into that. I will. I will go philosophical on it, and I will think about it, and I will make a video, and that will be the question for the journey. So, I'm just looking to have fun with this. This is just going to be my way of getting back into YouTube, getting back into RuneScape, having fun. So yeah, just leave a comment, leave an inbox message. I'll read the question. I'll give credit to you by shouting out your name, of course, and we will, with your help, of course, we'll get this series going and we'll keep it alive. And shout out real quick to Thief of Ni. We all the knights who say Ni. Anyways, Thief of Ni, big help. He's a pretty cool guy, gotta say. But no, for real, he is awesome. He's a great friend of mine. Also coworker. He's an awesome coworker. But yeah, just shout out to him. Why not? Because I figure he'll probably end up watching this video. So cool. But yeah, leave a comment, leave an inbox message. I hope you like the video. If you're looking forward to seeing where this series goes, go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. But yeah, thanks for taking the time to watch this video, and let me know, why do you game? What keeps you going? What makes you spend hours and hours of your life on a game, on a fictional character? So, let's see where this series goes. Philosophical Journey, first video. It's going to be an awesome series. It's going to be fun. Going to have a good time. So, thanks again for watching. Subscribe if you want to. Leave a comment, leave an inbox message, and have a great night.